Hello, and welcome back to the Sukoon Project. I'm your host, Varun Kapur. Before we begin today's episode, I want to once again express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you for the incredible love you've shown to the first 3 episodes of this season. The messages, comments, shares, emails, and the conversations that have come from these episodes have been truly humbling. Many of you have told me that these episodes reminded you to dream again. Some shared them with friends, others shared them with their children, and some simply said, "Thank you for bringing back memories." That means more than you know. If these conversations have inspired you, please continue sharing them with anyone who may benefit from them, because sometimes one story can change a life. And today, we explore perhaps the most fascinating side of Sushant Singh Rajput. Not the actor, not the celebrity, not the star. Today, we talk about the learner, the explorer, the student, the thinker, the man who reminded us that this curiosity is one of the greatest superpowers a human being can possess. Today's episode is called The Curious Mind: Why Sushant Never Stopped Learning. When most people think about Sushant Singh Rajput, they think about movies: MS Dhoni, Kai Poche, Chichore, Kedarnath, Detective Byomkesh Bakshi. But those who followed him closely knew something different. Sushant wasn't merely interested in acting. He was interested in life. He wanted to understand how things worked, why they worked, and what else was possible. While many celebrities spend their free time building a public image, Sushant spent his time building knowledge. That distinction is important because fame seeks attention, knowledge seeks growth, and Sushant always seemed more interested in growth. One of the most beautiful qualities a human being can possess is the ability to remain curious. Children naturally ask questions. Why is the sky blue? How do airplanes fly? What are stars made of? As adults, many of us stop asking. We become busy, comfortable, distracted. But Sushant never lost that childlike curiosity. He remained fascinated by the world around him. He wanted to understand science, technology, astronomy, psychology, philosophy, history, artificial intelligence, space exploration, quantum physics, and countless other subjects. He reminded us that learning doesn't end when school ends. In many ways, learning begins after that. Most celebrity bucket lists looks similar. Luxury cars, exotic vacations, awards, achievements. Sushant's bucket list was different, remarkably different. His list included learning to fly an airplane, understanding coding, visiting CERN, learning about space, looking at celestial bodies through powerful telescopes, training in various skills, exploring new technologies, reading extensively, experiencing life through learning. It wasn't a list driven by consumption, it was a list driven by curiosity. That says a lot about a person because our goals reveal what we value most. And Sushant valued growth. Few things fascinated Sushant more than space: the stars, the galaxies, the mysteries of the universe. He often shared his passion for astronomy. He invested in advanced telescopes. He spent his time observing celestial bodies. He studied concepts related to the cosmos. Imagine that. A successful actor, a celebrity, someone living a life many dream about, Yet, he still found himself looking towards the stars, wondering, learning, questioning. There's something incredibly inspiring about that because it reminds us how small we are and how much there still is to discover. Curiosity is often underestimated. People celebrate talent. People celebrate intelligence. People celebrate success. But curiosity is what fuels all three. Curiosity makes you ask better questions. Curiosity makes you challenge assumptions. And curiosity makes you seek answers. And curiosity keeps you growing. The most successful people in the world often share one trait. They never stop learning. Not because they have to, because they want to. That was Sushant. He wasn't learning for exams. He wasn't learning for recognition. He was learning because he genuinely loved learning. One of the greatest obstacles to grow is believing that we already know enough. The moment we think we know everything, we stop growing. We stop exploring. We stop evolving. Sushant never seemed to carry that mindset. He remained a student even after success, even after recognition, and even after fame. That humility allowed him to keep learning. And perhaps that's a lesson all of us need today. Stay teachable. Stay curious. Stay open. Because the moment we stop learning, we stop evolving. Today, we live in an age where information is everywhere. We can learn almost anything online. Yet, many people are learning less deeply than ever before. We scroll, we skim, we consume, but we rarely study. We rarely explore. We rarely go deep. Sushant represented the opposite. He went deep. When something interested him, he wanted to truly understand it. And that depth is becoming increasingly rare. Maybe that's why his story continues to resonate, because it reminds us what genuine curiosity looks like. So, what can we learn from this side of Sushant's life? Lesson 1. Never stop being a student. No matter your age, no matter your profession, no matter your success. Lesson 2. Ask more questions. Questions create possibilities. Answers create certainty. Growth often begins with questions. Lesson 3. Read more, explore more, learn more. Invest in your mind. It's the greatest asset you'll ever own. Lesson 4. Pursue interests beyond your profession. You're more than your job title, more than your role, more than your career. Lesson 5. Stay fascinated by life. Wonder is not weakness. Wonder is wisdom. So, a quick reflection. Sometimes I wonder what made Sushant so different. And I keep coming back to one thing: curiosity. He wasn't satisfied with simple existing. He wanted to understand, to learn, to explore, to experience, to grow. And perhaps that's one reason his story continues to inspire millions. Because deep down, all of us want to grow. All of us want to discover more. All of us want to become more. As we close today's episode, I want to leave you with a simple challenge. This week, learn something new. Read a book. Watch a documentary. Explore a subject you've always been curious about. Take a course. Ask questions. Become a student again. because learning isn't something we do for a period of our lives. Learning is something we do for all of our lives. And Sushant Singh Rajput showed us exactly what that looks like. Thank you once again for joining me on this journey. Please continue sharing the Sukoon Project with friends, family, colleagues, students, and anyone who may find inspiration in these conversations. I'm your host, Varun Kapur. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, keep asking questions, and keep finding your Sukoon.